explain the second half of the directions to actually add the photograph in and make it look all cool and abstract like you see in our example. All right, here we go. All right, so to start, we're going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and go to where it says Invert. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. If you'd like to use the keyboard shortcut, you can. It's Command-I or Windows-I. And what you see is it basically turned my pattern white. All right, next step, I'm going to go up to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to look for a landscape image. If you don't already have one, just do a quick Google search. You can also use a picture from your phone if you have a really cool landscape picture that you've taken before, but just make sure that there's no people or buildings or animals in it. Make sure it's just trees, grass, mountains, whatever you would see in nature. All right, so I'm going to look for my picture, and bear with me because I think I have it hidden in a pretty old file. All right, I'm going to use this old photograph that I took of some trees, and I'm going to go ahead and click Place. All right, I'm going to stretch the picture so it takes up the full size of the document. I'm just going to click and drag. When I'm happy with the location, I'll click the check mark. And then I'm going to take my geometric pattern layer and I'm going to move it above my photograph. Now, it looks kind of small and out of place, so I think I'm going to resize it and make it a little bit bigger. To do that, on my geometric pattern layer, I'm going to press Command-T to free transform it. Hold down Shift, and I'm going to resize it, and I really would like to make it pretty much touch the edges of the photograph. Recenter it if needed by clicking at the center and then looking for that pink cross to pop up. Check mark it when it's in place. All right, so on your geometric pattern layer, you're going to grab your magic wand tool and click in any of the spaces. So I'm going to use this top corner for my first rotation. I'm going to click in the center of it, then I'm going to go back to my photograph and I'm going to press Command-T. Scratch that, sorry. I'm going to press Command-C to copy it, Command-V to paste it, and you can see it says Layer 1 right here now, where I made the copy of the corner. And then I'm going to press Command-T to free transform that, and I'm just going to rotate it, and then I'm going to move this particular piece down into the corner. Now, a cool trick, because gets kind of tedious trying to snap all these pieces in place, is if you have your Move tool selected, you can actually use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move the piece into place just perfectly, so that so you can make those adjustments without having to rely on how steady your hand is on the mouse. When you're happy with the location, go ahead and go back to your geometric pattern, and you're going to repeat those same steps. So once again, I'm going to grab the magic wand. I'm going to go ahead and click in another corner. So I think I'm going to use this water corner down here. And I'm going to go back to my photograph. Click Command-C to copy or Windows-C to copy. Command-V to paste or Windows-V to paste. And Command-T or Windows-T to free transform. Once again, I'm going to rotate it. And then I'm going to move it up into the corner, and I'm going to, I think, fill it in this corner. And remember, if your hand isn't quite steady enough, you can use the arrow keys to sort of help drop it into place. And then when you're happy with that, go ahead and check mark it and keep repeating. If you've got a handle of this, then great job, keep going. If you need to keep watching, I'm going to do this a couple more times just to give you guys some extra help. So once again, I'm going to go back to my geometric pattern layer. I'm going to click in one of the sections. I'm going to then go back to my photograph layer and click. Press Command C to copy, Command V to paste, and Command T to free transform. I'm going to rotate it, and then I'm going to move it to a place in the photograph that has a similar shape. And then I'm going to use my arrow keys to help move it into place so it fits up perfectly. Okay, and check mark it. So at this point, just keep going. Try and get every shape you can and mix it up as much as you can. The more you do this, the cooler the end result will be. And then hopefully when you're all done, you'll have a really cool mix up just like you see on here. All right, that's it for this tutorial. I'm going to give you a third part tutorial showing you how to save this and turn it in on Echo.